What's going on, beautiful people? It's the Wood Radio Podcast. Finally got the fellas together for the first episode one. While while we're talking, we'll figure out what the name of this episode is gonna be. Uh, but I'm gonna just kick this off. I'm MJ. Not too much needs to be said about me besides all these kicks behind me. Pretty much speaks for itself. I am a sneaker enthusiast. Uh, if my wife and I do have a YouTube channel, if y'all want to check that out, description will be in the link below. But we'll go ahead and kick it off to three of my brothers that I grew up with. We're gonna start off with these two brothers here that used to kick my butt in Little League every summer. This is how we met. 8 and under, Southwest Slammers. I know they had a cheat code because we could never beat these teams that they came up with. It was like the Golden State Warriors and 8 and under. It's like ridiculous. So, got my main man Nick.
What's up? Yeah. Like I say, Nick, my brother Marcus over there.
What's happening?
Real estate investor, work at the railroad. Like I say, grew up with these dudes, and we're just gonna spit stuff about sports, life, whatever. So,
Yeah, I'm Marcus. I don't really do nothing. I just chill. So yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, and then we got who I like to call the Tommy Strong of the group because I still do not know what he does for a living, but I know he's a great father and he takes care of his family. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brent.
Hello, world. Yes, I've had many jobs in my lifetime, but the only one that's important is my family. That is my job. That's what keeps me up at night, and I get no sleep. So enjoy this time that you have with me.
But anyways, let me just give a breakdown of what's gonna go down, man. We are just four guys, all married, but we're just gonna break it down to our thoughts. A lot of these thoughts are gonna be unfiltered, maybe be unpopular to the average person, but hey, we're just shooting the breeze. This is a safe space. We are not gonna spew judgment, but I'm sure we are gonna judge each other. So
Yes.
we're gonna get right into it. Dwight Howard. Gotta talk about Dwight Howard. So allegedly, Dwight Howard is having a transgender scandal here. Um, what are y'all guys' thoughts on? I don't even know if this is true, but I can understand Dwight Howard having this issue mainly because he has 8 kids by 8 different women already, and he probably doesn't want to go through a ninth. So, hey man,
If the internet says it, then it's true.
explain the story first. What exactly is his issue with this transgender thing?
so apparently this transgender, he was talking to this transgender, and it's various stories out there, but this transgender is trying to out him as a gay person or whatever for being with a transgender. Which is basically using the transgender community as a weapon, basically,
Yeah.
like to out him out or whatever. I guess because he didn't want to talk to this person anymore, or whether
So
it
this
was
is like
money.
a full-blown relationship, but it's like, hey, he was spitting at the club, thought it was a chick.
Nah. According
Nah,
to
dude got
they
like
was talking voicemails
and
and stuff like that. Like they've been talking for a minute.
I don't believe it.
All right, so my next question is, did it already had a surgery, so he ain't know?
No, it was prevalent that was a man.
I'm trying to
what
find.
no,
I'm trying to find some excuses. Like you might have shaved Adam's apple already, and then
no, wasn't no mistaking it.
Did you see the picture?
I saw the picture.
I mean,
There was no confusing.
I don't want to believe it about him, man.
I refuse to believe it, but it is funny.
Hey man, 8 kids, man. I mean, I understand, but
I don't
No, you
understand.
don't understand.
I
but
don't
8 kids. I mean, you gotta think, man. 8 kids. He making how much kind of money? How much child support he paying? He was like, I
understand.
want.
Find something
He's
else.
like, I want all the benefits of of doing this
No,
without any repercussion.
they have those.
Huh?
Call it condom. They have those.
That's why he said he didn't want to use that.
Obviously.
I would hope he still would use it.
He didn't want to use that.
That's even worse.
Hey man,
That,
I
that dude that dude got 8 kids. He don't even know where to buy condoms.
mm. That's the bad. That's hey man.
Maybe
I don't
she
know, but I
just
think I just I don't agree that this person should be ousting him like this, like putting him out there like that, putting him on Front Street.
didn't he put somebody else on out like that too?
He did. Yeah. Didn't you say something, Marcus, that he did that to some
Yeah,
other
like
like
earlier
rapper?
this year. I heard earlier this year he was doing that to some rapper, but it turned out to be lies. So
Mm.
I mean, who's to say this ain't a lie too?
The boy who
Yeah.
cried wolf.
I did hear the voicemail, but I can't tell if that's Dwight Howard or not, man.
Right.
I can't tell if that was him.
Yeah, that's him.
But it sounded like a setup when I listened to the conversation that they had. It sounded like a setup. She just kept the
She
transgender she kept
It,
saying his name after every sentence was saying his name, and I'm like, that
well,
sounded
like,
like a
hey, what
setup.
we doing tonight, Dwight?
Yep, yep,
Dwight Howard.
Where you?
yep.
What you doing next week, Dwight Howard?
Kept saying it.
I just don't want to believe it. I mean, whether it's true or not, I mean,
Would you be
that sounds
surprised though?
like.
In this day and age, would you be surprised?
No.
I mean, yes. I would be
Caitlyn Jenner
surprised.
was Caitlyn Jenner was what, the woman of the year?
That's different though, man.
Come on, man, woman of the year though.
Yeah, that was too much. That's they took it too far.
Like now you trying to force it down our throats.
I mean, you could have said transgender of the year.
No pun intended. Transgender
I
of the
would
year would have got
I would have voted for him.
it. I would have voted.
He said, "No pun intended."
I would have been cool with that award. Like, oh, you know what? He deserved that. Or she now deserved that. But
Hey, speaking of this, does Dwight Howard have a gluteus injury right now? I saw a report where he's going through like what do they call it, a gluteal injury or something like that.
The reports did say he bottoms out, and they'll see.
So did they say how he got that injury?
I don't know, man. You know, they're just adding
know
insult. That's just adding insult to the injury.
Sometimes they say, he heard in practice or something.
practicing what?
Hey, I don't know this time.
Oh man,
Man, Dwight ain't like that, man.
I refuse. I mean, clearly, if he got 8 kids, he's found something he likes a lot.
I can't take Dwight Howard serious. Like nothing about him says serious, so it's hard for me to say I don't think he like. I don't know, man. He a little kind of funny to me, so I don't know. It's all speculation at this point, but from human being to human being, that person shouldn't have never put him out there on Front Street like that.
No, they trying to ruin his already shaky career. Like,
They trying to get bread.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all, to me, it's a publicity stunt, but ain't no telling. It could be true for all I know.
All right. Well, that's it. We gonna leave that there. Staying in the NBA. So a quote was brought out of Greg Popovich on Kawhi Leonard, saying that and quote, this is by Bleacher Report, quote, Kawhi was a great player, but he wasn't a leader. So Kawhi got word of that and responded, saying, quote, it's just funny to me. I guess when you stop playing, they forget how you lead.
What's he trying to say? He lead by let his play lead, or what he trying to say?
Hey, Greg, Greg Popovich, man. I don't know, man. It might be one of the mind games he's trying to play, but not necessarily towards Kawhi, in my opinion. I think
Right.
he's trying to play it towards DeMar DeRozan.
He's
Because,
saying that Kawhi leads about as good as he laughs.
yeah. Yeah.
What he's trying to say.
Well, I think this was because clearly Kawhi Leonard is a way better player than DeMar DeRozan, in my opinion. Like
But he don't.
it's
I
not
don't know
close.
if he's way better. Man.
He don't talk. That's it's like he's not a vocal leader. But I didn't think Tim Duncan or any of the rest of them were either.
Yeah, he wasn't. That's what makes it. That's what makes me think it was a mind game by Greg
Right.
Popovich with DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard's better than you, but I think you could be a better leader than he was. So it's like you're trying to build this guy's confidence up, but
I'd agree with that
yeah, but
because clearly Kawhi is better. But he I don't know if he has a personality.
I think he got one, man.
He
He just
said he's a fun guy.
oh man, I don't know, man. That. It was a mind game, but it took a shot at Kawhi at the same time, and I'm like, dude,
Right.
why are you taking a shot at this guy?
Because he
And you-
quit on him.
I mean, you
he's
already
still
sent him to
bad.
Toronto when he said he wanted to go to the West.
Ah, man, hey, when it comes to stuff like this, I always back the players, man. Screw that loyalty to the team stuff.
But
But
he
man,
quit on him. Like, I mean, flat out. Like, you can go finish the season and say, hey, I don't want to be there no more. He just quit.
but he didn't want to. He didn't want to do what he didn't want to do.
no more.
But he didn't want to do what Isaiah Thomas did.
But then say that then. This dude just said,
But he
hey,
was hurt. He said he was hurt.
He
oh,
was hurt and people were calling him out.
He said he was hurt, man.
It's like, man, ain't nothing wrong with this dude quad. Nah, man, my quad, I'm telling you, my quad hurt, dog.
Hey, if he's hurt, he hurt.
How you gonna tell another man he ain't hurt?
He gonna tell him he ain't hurt.
Hey, that dude wasn't hurt.
No, you know what happened? You know what happened?
The world said ain't nothing wrong with him.
Hey, Isaiah. They said Isaiah Thomas wasn't hurt. He was hurt.
He been
He
hurt.
cost himself millions, like hundreds of millions.
Nobody said he wasn't hurt. The dude like
Man, he
tore-
played through it. That bad hit when he should have sat down like Kawhi did.
Right. He should have sat out.
So you telling me you think Kawhi was not hurt, or you think Kawhi was hurt?
If the man say he was hurt,
He wasn't hurt.
hey, the man say he was hurt.
He
Oh,
came,
man.
he came out first game of the season this year.
Looking like
Played
it,
48, the whole 48 minutes.
looking so rested.
Yeah, he had a whole year off.
Rested.
It took a year off so he could come back.
He wasn't
man.
hurt.
Trade him.
He ought to be tired from rehab and ought to be out of shape. Dude
Nah.
looks so in shape.
He ain't even. You know what's crazy? He ain't even playing back to backs.
Who
Still
ain't?
hurt.
Right now,
Kawhi, he ain't playing back to backs.
he
See,
is not still
y'all done
hurt.
jumped on this man. He ain't even playing all the games. He playing 48 minutes because he ain't got to play the next game.
Man, y'all better get out of here, man.
Hey man,
Keep Kawhi.
if the man say he hurt, he hurt.
You can keep Kawhi Leonard. You can keep Kevin Durant. Both of them.
What is wrong with Kevin Durant? Hey man, what is wrong with Kevin Durant,
You
man?
know what's wrong with KD, man? Come on.
Like, man, y'all looking at this all wrong, man. You know, if it was you, you'd do the same thing. Now stop acting like you loyal like that.
So you go play for Dunbar? You go play for Dunbar?
Heck yeah, if they pay me
Okay.
and I know I'm gonna win,
Talking about.
I'm gonna tell you my two main things. Number one, I will play for a team that is going to pay me what I want to be paid, if not more. And then two, I'll win.
Sound
That's
like
two. No, winning is number two on my list.
So you go play for Dunbar then?
If they do 1 and 2 for me, yes.
So Oklahoma City could have paid him more for a longer amount of time. So that ain't so you can't say the money.
He can make up the difference, and because he has so many investments there in Silicon Valley,
He can't.
he makes up that difference.
Silicon Valley out from Oklahoma City?
Huh?
They don't take money from Oklahoma City and Silicon Valley?
You gotta be hands on, man. You wasting money flying back and forth.
Wait. Oh, so that $150 trip that's gonna make or break his trip.
Hey, man, you right there, man. Let that man do what he want to do.
Man, you don't even believe that.
I do believe that, man. Let that dude do what he want to do. Hey, if the man want to do,
So
man,
you gonna play. So just
stop
say
this
you
loyalty stuff, man. Y'all gotta stop. Hey, man.
I'm not mad at Kawhi at all.
I'm not mad at either one of them, man. LeBron started this.
Kevin Durant weak for that, but I'm not mad at Kawhi at all.
LeBron started all of this.
LeBron did.
Y'all can say, oh, he went to a team that beat him or whatever, but LeBron started this, creating your own.
Go to no team that
it don't matter.
He wins in NBA history. The year
he created.
I'm gonna join that team.
But he created his own destiny, kind of thing. That was what he created.
Oh, he jumped on somebody else's destiny.
No. He jumped on somebody else's destiny, but he won Finals MVP both times.
Right.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he real. He's still weak for what he did.
Yeah. Nobody got that.
Great plus player, but still.
Man, y'all got to think about this. Kevin Durant gave Oklahoma City 10 years to put a team around him. 10 years. You think he had 10 more?
I think he has a lot of sensitivity in him.
But do you think he had 10 more years to give Oklahoma City?
Yeah. Russell Westbrook do.
Right.
Westbrook is about to be Derrick Rose in a few years. You watch.
No, because if that was the case after that first blowout, he'd be sucking.
Yeah, but he built a little different.
He'd be built different, but that shot ain't. Shot is not built different.
Dub is though.
Who?
That triple dub is though.
Yeah, that triple double, man. The way these games are now,
sitting on the front row.
Man, they were boxing out so Westbrook could get them rebounds.
Yeah, that was pretty weak. I can't even.
Towards the end,
man. Period. The way this NBA is set up nowadays, everybody can average a triple double.
Ain't nobody else close.
It's more possessions. It's easy to average a triple double.
All right, Elmo. Everybody can make it.
Hey man, you could go out there and get you a triple double. You get a triple double. You get a triple double.
Yeah, if we play for
everybody gets a triple double.
Play with Golden State like Kevin Durant, then yeah, you can go do that.
He ain't even get a triple double on that team.
No, because he got one job, shoot.
Oh man, let that man do what he want to do.
I mean, I don't blame him for doing what he want to do, but it was still the weakest move in NBA history.
See, y'all looking at it from a basketball standpoint. I'm thinking of it as
as far as his legacy or whatever, and him winning titles. Yeah, that was smart. Like a business move. Yeah, that was genius. But it was still the weakest move in NBA history.
Man, if I
wouldn't be mad at him if he went out there and they paid him the biggest contract in NBA history. I'd be like, hey, get your money, man.
He didn't take a major pay cut.
Huh?
He didn't take a major pay cut.
He took a major pay cut.
From Oklahoma City, did.
Big one. Including all the taxes you pay in California. California taxes are way higher.
Yeah, but like I said, he has business ventures that he needed to be hands-on with down there in San Francisco.
What he had.
Like, okay, time out. Let's be real. You think he's really hands-on with all them businesses and in the middle of the NBA season?
He's about as hands-on as LeBron is.
LeBron got a team for that.
And Kevin Durant do too. But in the summertime, I'm pretty sure he's more hands-on.
I'm part of Kevin Durant's team.
Hey, man, let that man do what he wanted. Hey, I'm always gonna back the players, man.
Yeah, I back them too. When it comes to against the teams and the ownership,
right?
I back the players 100%. When it comes to that,
this was. You gotta understand that this was what Kevin Durant was talking about. Like Oklahoma City didn't really. They always back Westbrook over Kevin Durant in every aspect.
When they saw it.
Come on, not from jump, bro.
Hey, that's what it's looking like right now.
This is the same issue that Durant had with Draymond Green at the end of that game.
They saw
the same thing Westbrook would do.
They saw Westbrook was ride or die, and KD was like,
No, they ain't got to do with it. You don't have the end of the game on the line, and you don't give it to Kevin Durant. Like, that's stupid, man.
You do, because you don't know if he's going to be here next year.
What's that got to do with this game? You got one of the best players in the world.
I got to bail up my dude is going to be here long term.
Stop. Okay. You got to play for right now.
You thinking about that in the middle of the game?
Yeah,
really?
Game.
Stop it.
Westbrook, my dude.
Then it ain't nothing wrong with him leaving then. If you thinking about that in the middle of the game,
I mean,
I'm already out.
I do think he left more because of Westbrook than anything else.
He wasn't going to win. Let's be honest. He was not going to
because he
win.
wasn't getting the shots, and he went to Golden State
Was
of all.
up 3-1. That's his fault.
They wasn't going to win.
3-1.
They was a 3-1, but you really thought they were going to win that series?
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
But no, but real time, I'm not mad at him for leaving Oklahoma City.
You mad
Because
he
there's
went
nothing
there.
in Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
I understand him leaving that.
Right.
But it's him going to Golden State.
Right.
I seen
That's
Kevin
what I'm
Durant
mad
play in high school. Like, it's just like, dude, when you, I wouldn't want to play with Russell Westbrook. That's just me. It's like if I'm playing on a team, I would not want to play with that dude.
He like one of them hard head kids in the hood that you be like, come on,
It's
bro.
like tunnel
like,
vision. It's like there's no offense there. He takes a lot of bad shots, and it's just I'd be frustrated too, especially if I shoot a better percentage than you. Like I shoot better than you. Why are you taking twice as many shots as me?
Because he's more aggressive.
I gotta get mines.
But what is it? Why is it costing us the game for you to get yours?
Because he might make it.
But I'm a surefire bet that I'm gonna make it. It's like, why would you still take that shot?
Dude, he thought he was equal, if not better. He left.
I did not trust that.
You should have got MVP. But he did get MVP.
Everybody got MVP.
Yeah, that's true.
James Harden got MVP. Like it didn't matter, man. That's really what started the down spiral when they didn't re-sign James Harden. They traded him. So that
they didn't know he was gonna jump like that though. Like,
yeah, because he did choke a couple times and like.
Oh, he's still choking. He choked last year.
Yeah, he just did. He only played one end of the court.
Man.
I could have swore when he was at Oklahoma he was a good defender.
No.
And then he went to Houston and just became all offense.
Nah, he was never.
You realize he didn't have to do that to play no more.
Well, I'll say his defense got worse since he realized he had some offense.
Yeah, he exerted all his energy on the offensive end.
Yeah,
But he moves so slow.
He might as well just like stay on the offensive end, not even run down to the defensive end, because that's about how much effort he gives.
I mean, you got to think about it. He's thinking about it logically. It's like, why use all my energy on defense? There's more of a chance of them missing than me when I get the ball back.
So he just feel like he's gonna make it every single time.
So just don't play defense.
That's I believe that's probably really what he thinks.
Probably had our high school coach then.
Right. We don't care how many shots they get, as long as we get more.
I can hit the rim with my Peter.
How do we play zone and still play horrible defense? I don't get it. Play the 2-3 zone.
Full court.
People still easy penetration.
We're
In
playing
a 2-3 zone.
like the whole game.
Oh, Arkansas, where we used to just wave at your defender. And shoot a three. Arkansas. All right, wave at him. Other than shoot a three.
No jumper.
Oh man, we had Mike D'Antoni before Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah.
Somebody had to set him up. Like, this is how you can win a game. You hit more threes than they make twos, you'll win.
All right, we're going to make a left turn here. Just got some breaking news. Kareem Hunt has just been released by the Kansas City Chiefs.
That boy's stupid.
Allegedly, well, it's not allegedly. He's on camera.
No allegedly. I saw the
on
video.
camera. He was hitting this girl in the hotel and kicking her or whatever. It was kind of a light tap kick, but
he kind of just pushed her with his foot.
Yeah, it was kind of a mush foot.
Mush foot.
But he's Ray Rice 2.0, man. Like, why would you do this? So
supposedly the girl was calling them the N-word and they had an argument, but I don't care. I'm making millions of dollars.
Call me whatever you want.
Call me whatever you want to. I'm not finna fight you.
You have to make this a racial thing. That's his only way out.
That's his only way out.
That's his only way out.
Her story was they kicked her out the room because she wouldn't smash the homie.
Why was she there?
It-
was that on
So
purpose?
she
Like,
could smash the homie. That's why she was there.
I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying, like, was that her purpose to be in there?
It was at like 3:30 in the morning too. That's the other side of that.
They wasn't having Bible study.
No, there wasn't no Bible study going on at 3:30 in the
Ain't
morning.
nothing Christian going on that late.
She should have left on her own.
But
she
I
said
think
she didn't have no money to get home. And one of his friends said he tried to give her some money for the Uber, but she wouldn't take
She
it.
had enough money to get out.
yeah. Well, supposedly she would leave. So
It had to be more than her calling him the N-word, because that he was angry on that video.
That's his only scapegoat.
supposedly
He was highly upset.
Yeah.
So I guess she slapped him, and then he just went off, pushed her, knocked her over, started kicking her.
But why she keep coming back though? Like she kept coming back for more.
Yeah, I can't explain that one.
Yeah. And he doubly stupid because he's still on a rookie contract, so he ain't even making millions yet.
Nah.
So
what
now
was,
he
going like a third round pick or something like that?
Yeah, third or fourth round pick. So he finna go from potentially making millions to making minimum wage.
Yeah, he ain't getting back in the league.
He gonna come turn these ranches with me. That's what you gonna end up doing,
he better go be a greeter at Walmart.
Nah, he gonna be changing oil with me.
He might get to go to the CFL, maybe. Stay under the radar.
Nobody's gonna touch him.
I mean, wherever there's no media presence, he got a chance.
CFL. Who do you know in the CFL right now?
Yeah, I don't know anybody in the CFL.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. Is he still playing?
Make it, then he might.
I don't know. He might have got cut.
Who, Manziel?
We ain't heard nothing in a while.
Yeah, that's true. You hadn't heard nothing about Manziel in a while, huh?
I think he got cut. He played his first game, threw a couple of interceptions, and they were like, "Yeah, bro."
They stopped covering him. They stopped covering him. Oh man,
yeah, like we good.
Oh, never mind. We tried to give you a chance.
We good.
Speaking of LeBron, they about to get waxed by the Mavericks tonight, though.
You think so? I've been
Mavericks
seeing.
up lately.
Mavericks been having a little buzz going.
They losing right now. The Mavericks winning right now, 19-9.
Oh, you talking about first quarter? I'm up here thinking the game's almost over.
Though, man.
Luka Doncic.
Who was that? You said you wanted Bowl. You wanted Bowl in the draft next year.
Bowl. Give me Bowl in the next draft.
Bowl.
Would you take him over Zion Williamson?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What did you say?
Only thing I've seen from Zion Williamson is that he can jump high and dunk.
What else do you need?
I mean,
I need an outside shot.
He can actually,
I need some.
He got a nice set shot. Let's put it like that.
Bowles dropped 34 points the other night, and half of it was on threes.
How long did his dad play in the league?
That was the only time I've seen him though.
Like his dad played in the league like 28 years.
Who does he play for? This person I've ever heard of this dude.
Bowl, he played for Oregon.
He looked just like Manute Bol.
Look just like Manute Bol. He like 7'6", got an 8'12" wingspan.
Wait.
Give me Zion.
You
I'm taking
crazy.
Zion.
Who has the bigger upside?
Bowl.
How big is Bobo?
He's
7'12".
He's 7'3".
7'12". This guy.
For real, how tall is he though? For real?
He like 7'6".
I thought he was just 7 feet.
For real?
No, for real, he's like 7'6".
I thought he was just 7 foot, man.
I'm finna ask Google.
We're about to say.
See, this is why.
Is he swole? Is he like?
No.
He
looked just like Manute Bol.
Like
you remember how
Kevin Durant was when he came into the league?
Zion Williams gonna give him one of them bowls to the rib cage, and he gonna be out.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for the season.
Crack the rib.
Stop it. He's 7'3", 250 pounds.
Didn't I say he was 7'3"?
I don't think you said that.
7'3", 220.
250.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I think that 250 putting a lot on it. You sure he ain't got like ankle weights on with that 250?
It say on Google it's 245, but I just gave him 5
Oh
pounds.
my God, you giving him pounds? You giving him pounds?
We talking about muscle.
He probably did 8 since then, so he probably picked up another 5 pounds.
Oh man, you remember how
Bowl.
Remember how Kevin Durant couldn't even do the bench press?
Oh yeah, could he get the bar?
No, I don't think so.
He couldn't
I
even
think
get the bar.
I think it was just the bar. That was the only thing he was able to get. I don't think he could do 245s.
He still can't do it now.
Oh, I'm sure he can't do it now.
They realized it didn't matter. For Bobo, he ain't lifting up the bar.
Give me Bobo
Oh, for both of Duke
right now.
I don't know how his body's gonna hold up.
His daddy was built the same way. Paid 28 years.
Yeah, but that was 28 years ago. It's a different game.
With no Zion.
Yeah, it's a different game. Now you can't even hand check. Back then, you getting fouled for real.
Still, wasn't no Zion Williamson's running into nobody back then. Like,
Nah, you ain't trying to block that, homie.
I don't see a Kevin Durant in this guy. If he ain't like Kevin, I saw Kevin Durant play in high school and then in college.
he was in a league of his own.
Yeah, he's just a natural scorer. I don't know about Bo. I've only seen him play once, and I wasn't really sold.
We've all only seen that one.
Me too. I only saw the highlights.
You only saw the highlights. This guy.
You saw that one highlight and ran with it.
I saw that one highlight and I was like, "Give him to me now."
Oh my god!
I'm trading the whole squad for him.
The greatest dunk of all time. At least I've seen his dunk contest.
Oh my gosh! Let's get started on that.
We've been hearing about Zion for the last 10 years.
This dunk cut, the greatest dunker ever, and the one dunk contest that he was in, he lost.
What was his name?
It's like, come on, man. James White.
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White.
He kind of looked like Urkel.
I watched that dunk contest on YouTube. I was like, he lost. Why are you telling me he was the greatest dunker? How you lose this?
He jumped from behind the free throw line, paused in the air, and swung the
lost.
ball around his head and dunked.
What?
How do you lose?
Ask James White how he lost. And ask Nick how he lost, because that's his number one fan.
Man, hey, they juiced him, man.
James White and Chameleon.
The college
Nick is the head of those fan clubs.
He made a couple dunks that we had never seen anybody do, and we've never seen him since.
Gerald Green had the best hops, period.
He has the best hops.
Gerald Green.
Is that even
he
a real
didn't win
person?
his dunk contest either, though.
Nope, he was from right here in Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Yeah, you can have
He
it.
didn't even win his dunk contest.
No.
He was like third.
Actually, he did. He won.
Oh, we got to holler at people in the chat. What's up, Beard Jet Eye? My guy from the
they talking about me. They talking about my beard, not yours.
No, that's his name. Beard Jet. From the Talking Kicks podcast. Man, we talking about everything. And Neymar Daw, what's up? That's all I see so far. So, yeah, where was I on this?
You said you wanted Bobo.
No, I don't want Bobo.
You said you want Bo. We taking Zion over here, man.
Y'all can have Zion.
I be scared of these skinny dudes, man. Kevin Durant is an anomaly, man.
Watch. Bobo gonna have a better career than Zion Williamson.
Man, all right, next topic.
The first time he goes to block Zion Williamson will be his last day in the NBA.
Zion Williamson is Lawrence Taylor in a basketball uniform.
Basically.
Why is he jumping that high at 285?
Yeah.
It seems like we add weight on him every time we see him. It's like it seems like he gets bigger.
Next time we see him, like he's 320.
Oh, dude, did y'all see that one meme where they had a picture of Booger McFarlane and it said it was Zion Williamson in 2048? I was like, he looked just like him. It gotta be his dad or something. And why is his name Booger? Please tell me that ain't a real name.
Nah, his name Anthony McFarlane, I think.
That ain't a good nickname to have.
Well, why are you okay with that? Like,
why are you okay with Booker, right?
That means he earned that nickname somehow.
What's good, Buckeye?
Hey, we
got
a dude in my job. They call him that too for a reason.
What are you eating them?
Eating them boogers.
Stand them up, boy.
You telling me a grown man is eating boogers?
Grown man.
And he's not homeless.
They ain't homeless.
I was a
What?
lost his job.
What does being homeless have anything to do with it?
I don't know.
You shouldn't have a job.
I mean, would you let that slide if he was homeless and he was eating boogers?
Okay, I guess so.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't got no home training.
Yeah, man, that's ridiculous.
You on that booger sugar.
Oh man, I'm taking Zion Williamson. You can have that bowl. You can have that boo boo bowl or whatever the dude's name is. He should have been a junior. Manute just sounds like a dude that can do some damage or something like Zulu Tribe kind of stuff. Like, what's Bobo? What's his first name? That's his name? Bobo?
Bobo.
That's horrible. That's lazy parenting. That's what that is. It's lazy.
That's his culture, dude.
That's just lazy.
That's lazy parenting.
You get his last name is his first name too? That's lazy, dude. That's just plain lazy.
It was proud
I don't know what's his middle name.
Bo.
Triple B.
Oh, lazy.
He the original Triple B.
There's just a space in there. Just bold, silent.
Oh man. All right, man. Let me get into another topic here. Let's see here. So, Payless sold his discount shoes for $600 a pair at a mock luxury influencer event. Apparently this was caught on video when a whole lot of these people came into this place called Paylessi. Or
they should be right then and there.
Palessi or whatever they tried to make it sound like an Italian place.
Like Italian French.
Yeah. They came in there and bought these shoes that's normally $20, paid over $600 for them.
They're not $20. They're $29.99, sir.
That makes a difference.
I got a pair.
Yeah, don't tell me that. Keep that to yourself.
Payless, that's my store. Hey, Payless, shout out to Payless. I'll be your spokesperson.
Oh, just the sign of a man with kids right there, man.
Yeah.
First kid, and all of a sudden you're walking.
Hey, them Payless shoes is comfortable though.
I believe that.
For what?
Them some of the most comfortable shoes I own.
And they be lasting too, don't they?
Yeah, Payless shoes ain't never last.
Hey,
I've been having them shoes for about 3 years.
Hey, I got some Starberries in there from high school, son. $9.
They was still. They was $8. They wasn't $9. They was
$8. My bad. Still rocking them boys. 9 years later.
Man, we was just so for sure that Starberry stuff was gonna take off, didn't we?
Right?
You still hold on.
No. Shaq shoes sold better than Starberries.
Hey, he still
Don't you got a pair of Shaqs back there in your collection?
You know better than that. I ain't got no Shaqs in there. What am I gonna do with some Shaqs?
Hey man,
put my shoes inside of them.
Old shoe.
I think you on like some, some little lower end shoes, like some Shaqs or some Starberries or something out of Payless, man. Get them a little bit of love.
Yeah, do you a vlog out of Payless? I'm telling you, you'll find some treasures in there.
Buckeye said Payless shoes will give you back problems.
Hey, my Payless shoes got the memory foam on the insole.
Man, I ain't never cotton.
Bought those soles while you're in there?
Nah, bruh. My other pair, my dog chewed them up, so I saw
the memory foam costs more than the shoe.
That's why the shoe $29.99.
You paying all memory foam with that. All memory foam.
I'm paying for all memory foam.
I don't know what I guess the rest of that material is like 3D printed material or something.
Yeah, I don't need no Dr. Scholl's. I'm not gelling. I'm Paylessing.
Don't wear no Payless around me, bro.
Get you some BOGO.
I will clown you the whole time.
Get you some BOGO.
I wear Chucks before I do it.
Taking it.
You know how I feel about Chucks. Chucks are hands down, the ugliest shoe ever made.
No.
I will say they one of the cheapest shoes ever made.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Look like you
they're
put
ugly.
a cardboard box on your foot like this.
They're ugly.
Like a cardboard sock.
It's a
They're
classic,
ugly.
man. The go-tos, man. Easy go-tos. I throw them on all the time, man.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah. We know. And they're ugly.
You are here to eat with your booty shaper shoes on. Try to talk about me. So, how you go? How do you have off-brand Skechers? Like Skechers already cheap. You got the
I
off-brand.
rock Skechers before I rock Chucks.
I would really clown you.
I don't know about
Yeah,
the champion though.
the champion.
Then you took a little far. I ain't no champion made shoes.
Starter
Yeah.
shoes in the Payless.
Do they sell starter in there? I know they sell starter in Walmart.
Nah, they don't sell starter in Payless. That's my store. I know about my store.
I haven't been in Payless since
Starter is a little too high brand.
Yeah, we know you're rich. last
They
pair
have
of
starter shoes.
my last pair of Payless shoes. I think I was maybe 6th grade, and they were like baseball cleats.
I used to
Worst
buy all
baseball
my church
cleats
shoes at Payless.
Yeah, church shoes, Payless.
Yeah, I
Go-to.
wouldn't buy no like athletic wear out of Payless. Like,
My parents did.
I like my feet too much.
I think mine are some running shoes. They're like some cross trainers.
But you ain't actually.
Hey, bro, you gonna do that? You gonna do that if you want to? Your foot gonna bust through there like Manu Ginobili, and that one time, that shoe busting through that shoe. I want to see NBA players do that, man. They letting these NBA players wherever they want to on the court. Let PJ Tucker or somebody come up there with some Payless joints on, and then I'll be a believer. I want to see you hooping them joints, and I don't want you putting no ice on your feet after you're done. I want you to just go on about your business after it's over with.
No, I want to see like a good player wear them.
You know what? When Dwight Howard and Shaq had that beef, that's what Dwight Howard should have done. Should have came out there in some Shaqs.
Yeah, they had
That would have been funny.
pair of socks on, but be like back in the day when everybody used to rock Chucks while they hoop. You just have 8 pairs of socks on. You right.
There were no
That's why Chucks are garbage.
Like I said, you don't have normal injuries with Payless shoes. Your ankle separates all the way off. Oh man.
lose your whole foot playing in them things. Chucks are made for standing still.
Bruh. Nah, not the Payless shoes. But man, these people are spending that kind of money on some Payless shoes and not even knowing it. I don't know if there's just people that's just clueless or
They just got too much money and don't really look at what they're buying.
Yeah.
No, you can fool people with brands. They think it's some new fancy brand, some luxury brand, and all of a sudden it's a high quality shoe. Like, no, man, they just changed the name.
But that's the way like shoes look today, though, man. These shoes, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I can't tell the difference sometimes. Like if it's a shoe that if I don't see the branding like Nike or Jordan brand or something like that, and you show me some Balenciaga shoe, it don't look no different from a Payless shoe to me because they all ugly to me. But you know, that's just me.
Just like Chucks.
Hey.
At least you know what it's supposed to look like, though.
I had some Payless Chucks when I was when I played against y'all in summer league. I played with some Payless Chucks on. They were like blue jean Chuck Taylors.
That's why y'all didn't win.
No, I was the only person that was scoring. That's why we didn't win.
Yeah, he didn't have no.
I had nobody on my team.
Matter of fact, he pulled the KD after that.
I did. I pulled the KD.
That's why he ain't got no problem with it.
Since I met y'all, when we was eight and under, y'all would beat me every summer, and it wouldn't be even close. So every summer, y'all kept beating me. So I turned 13. I was like, my dad said I could join any team I want. I said, I'm going to join the Southwest Slammer because they win every year. So I called up Nick, and I was like, man, ask your dad, can I be on the team? He was like, yep, and I finally get on this team, and we sucked. This team had been undefeated for 5 years. No,
maybe it was you.
Nobody was on that team when I played. Everybody had. What did y'all all do? End up going select or something like that? Select teams.
Right, like we had. That's right. We did have like Evan and Frankie. Like before you. Who else did we have?
I got there. It was me. It was me, Nick, and who else was on that team? Was Arrington on that team?
Arrington was on the team.
Troy.
Yeah.
Troy wasn't on the team.
He wasn't.
It seemed like and only the only one in y'all family that was on the team was Nick.
Yeah.
Like the rest of y'all cousins and stuff wasn't on the team.
I
So
don't know.
I was like, I came all the way over here because I wanted to win. And we don't even make the playoffs. I was so disappointed that year. But I did have one summer where I played with Southwest Pound and we went undefeated. I don't think we even played y'all.
I think we all played. Not because
Yep.
I remember playing that team. Yeah.
Yeah, we went undefeated one year, and we had everybody on that squad. Actually, the coach recruited me. I had that in baseball too, because I was the best player on the team, and it was a Hispanic guy. And my dad always made me play for his team, even though we are always horrible. But he knew I was the best player, so he always had me on his team. So this Hispanic guy, after they blew us out, he pulled me over to the side without my dad, and he was like, "I know you're the best player on this team, but I want you to play for us next year." And I didn't even see the team. I was like, "All right." So the next year we went undefeated. It was nothing but Hispanic guys out there. I was the only black one, and we went through that whole league. Wasn't even close.
So you've been doing the Kevin Durant thing your whole life.
Yes.
That's why he be defending KD so
But
hard.
why are you playing though? At that, come on now, be honest. At that age, why are you playing if you're not playing to win?
Participation.
I don't want no participation trophy. Get that out of here. I was born in the 80s. We were all born in the 80s. We don't do participation trophies. That's these new millennium kids that want participation trophies. That's what y'all teach y'all kids, participation trophies. We ain't grow up like that.
I ain't gonna lie, they do be doing that to little I-9 to the little kids.
It's bad.
Get out of here, man.
Some metal.
No, when I lost, when y'all beat me at that age, 8 and under, 9 and under, I cried. I cried. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to cry. You cry, go home. Cry, go home, get better, come back. But if your team suck, you just cry some more after you lose. That's it. That's
and then you go join their team. That way you ain't got to cry no more. Tired of crying.
What's up, OG Sneakers? Like I see, so Dwight lower body injury is a result of a watch this moment at one of his orgy parties.
Hey, you got any Saints fans commenting on your chat?
Nah, I don't know no Saints fans yet. Look like we got about.
I think all the Saints fans is in hiding right now.
They are.
Can't find them. Can't find a Saints fan nowhere, man. We turn the Saints into sinners. Dude, I told you I had a feeling before this game. I said I feel an upset coming.
I did too. I was agreeing with you. I felt it too. I felt it in my bones.
Yeah, man. And for everybody in the chat that's paying attention, we all are Cowboys fans, fanatics, whatever you want to call it.
That's the only kind of fan to be.
Right?
I mean,
if you're any other kind of fan, you're a fake fan. You just a bandwagon fan.
But I want to clarify that we're not delusional Cowboy fans.
No.
Like, we're realistic. Like, we ain't going to say we win in the Super Bowl every year.
Well,
we might say that in our mind. You say that. I say it in my mind, but...
This year?
This year?
Yeah, this year too. We won Super Bowl.
Nick is the delusional one.
He just said we not delusional. You gonna go make that man a liar.
Did you see it? Did you see us yesterday?
Hey, but did you see that defense?
I saw us not scoring the second half too.
That defense gonna take us to the ship.
Hey, did you see Jalen Smith fly from the other side of the field to the other side?
Them linebackers, we probably got the best linebackers in the game right now.
We need to make him a wide receiver too.
I do not want to see Sean Lee ever again.
Ever.
Him or his bubblegum hamstrings.
Yeah, you know him.
That boy hamstrings made of that double bubble.
Yeah, but that bubblegum lasts longer.
I was like, all he do is leg extensions, man. You need to do some hamstring curls, man. He all quads, no hamstring. You ever seen his legs when he's out there in uniform? No hamstring, just all quad.
And how many of y'all was mad at the Cowboys for drafting Leighton Vander Esch, but now we quiet?
I didn't have a problem with it because I knew I wanted a receiver, but I also knew we had Sean Lee.
But
so I knew we had that.
But yeah, I was mad. I was mad because I feel like we could have got him in the second or third round.
We would have.
I don't think nobody was that high on him like we were.
No.
I hadn't even heard of the dude before.
I heard we was actually going. I heard we was actually going after that tight end, but the Eagles moved up and got him in front of us.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert. That's what it was.
But ain't he like 37 years old? 37-year-old rookie?
No, I don't know about that.
He was like a 6-year senior.
He's a lifetime student. Okay.
Yeah, he went to the military, was in the military 8 years, and came back, went to school for 6 years, and then got drafted into the league. Now he played baseball. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was like Brandon Wheaton.
I just made up a whole backstory for that man.
He got no facts backing it.
None.
This just sounds good. I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah.
It must be true.
How much faith do you got in Dak?
0.
You got 0 faith in Dak. You went 24 for 28 yesterday.
0.
Look, man.
0.
You went 24 for 28.
This the thing with Dak, man. Dak is gonna give you about 2 quarters of bad play, 1 quarter of good play, and then if the game is on the line, he turns into Joe Montana. That's what he do.
He's like a better Tim Tebow.
If he's an upgraded Tim Tebow. If he got to give you 1 drive at the end of the game, you put him on a 20 at the other end of the field.
He gonna drive
any amount of time, and he got to score. He gonna get you down there every time.
I think Dak had a turning point in that Atlanta game last year, and he's never been the same since.
He got destroyed,
and he's become a punch drunk boxer from that.
He don't know how to throw the ball away.
He can't throw the ball away. I've never seen him throw the ball away.
No, it's like Romo. Like, what is with Cowboy quarterbacks? They just don't throw the ball. They don't throw the ball.
Dak had 11 fumbles in that game.
I see why one dude had 6 sacks. One guy. All right, don't get me started on that game. I was so pissed off at that game. Like Chaz Green. Good gracious, glad he's gone. Dude,
I think he retired.
He shouldn't have never started. To retire. Like, how does somebody beat you on the same move to get a sack 6 times? The same move. He didn't do anything different. He didn't spin. He didn't do the Dwight Freeney spin or nothing. It was an outside move. Then they give you help. And you still get beat outside. No, your help is inside. All you have to do is overplay the outside to send the guy inside to your help.
Why would they give him help inside when he keep being beat outside?
That was a dumb mistake as well. But if I knew my coach was going to make a dumb mistake like that, why wouldn't I overcompensate by overplaying the outside so I can send this guy to the inside? And he still gets beat on the outside.
Apparently, it was a really good move.
I can't even get that move off in Madden.
Hey, I mean, that dude mastered that move, and he wasn't ready for it. You're probably looking at him like, I know he's not gonna do the same thing. So, I mean,
Buckeye says Zeke is the homie. Buckeye City is from Ohio. He says Zeke is the homie.
Buckeyes.
Buckeye City sold.
Buckeyes gonna lose to Northwestern tomorrow.
You think so?
No, he does not think so.
No, I do.
You thought last week? You thought last week was just an anomaly? It was a fluke,
man.
Okay.
Michigan should have won that game.
I was disappointed because I prepared to watch that game, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a good one. Yeah. And then I started watching it, and okay, first half, okay.
First half was good.
And then that second half, I was like, let me start vacuuming.
Yeah, I completely cut it off. I ain't even just keep it running. I just completely cut that game off.
Turn this vacuum on. I got anything else I can be doing?
I started watching the second half, and I'm pretty sure a commercial came on. I went to the restroom, and the game was over. Like it was over. They just got destroyed.
I was like, how do you score that fast? How does that happen?
They were like handing them the ball. I want to see how you do it.
All right, let me move on to another topic here. All right, recently it was reported that legislation may pass in New York City that or New York, that gun purchasers may need to submit social media history under proposed New York legislation. So, in order to purchase a gun, do y'all think that's a good thing, or?
It sounds like the first smart thing they've done in a long time.
Yeah,
Like they actually trying to get ahead of the game, even though people just gonna make a bunch of fake profiles.
yeah. I don't even see how you're gonna pinpoint that. I mean, it's just like I could give you any kind.
Yeah.
Oh, at least they're making an attempt, though, man. I mean, you got to do something. You
You
having
gotta do
two,
something like that. That at least makes sense. Like they
yeah.
trying to figure out who these people really are.
Because I mean, after the fact, they've been having to work. Hey, they killed 12 people. Yeah, yesterday on Reddit, they said that they wanted to shoot up, a gay club, and so they just finally went on ahead and did it. So it'd be nice if we saw that beforehand. I don't know.
Right.
I think it just sounds like good PR. I don't think it's gonna amount to anything, but it sounds good in theory. But I really don't think
It
it's
makes
gonna
it
do
makes
anything.
people say, "Oh, they're trying."
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's something a politician gets in there so they can keep their seat and be reelected. Oh, we're gonna implement this policy or this just to basically put a bottle in your mouth.
Right. I mean, because they really don't have a good way to do it other than completely taking guns away, which isn't going to happen.
Well, it ain't even is it gonna happen. You can't take all the guns.
You
There
They
can't.
gonna be
can't.
guns out there.
They're trying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you still can't. You can't go into every single
You
person's
can't. But what you can do is
house and take all the guns. You can't do it.
you can't. But what you can do is take. You can chip away at it. Is what you can do, and that's essentially what's happening. You can chip away
Problem
at it.
is, the people who are going to willingly give it up is the ones who not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, they were the ones that's not doing it wrong, and for some reason, people don't understand that concept. Is like you put these laws into place, but the people that you're affecting are the people that follow the law. If
Right.
somebody wants to do something bad to you, they're gonna do something bad to you. They
They
don't care
don't
about no
need
law.
nothing to do it. There's plenty of ways. All you got to do is go on YouTube to look up how to make a bomb.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I don't get that. But I also had a discussion today with my dad about police shootings, and he had a. I wouldn't even say it's a discussion. We argued. We argued. We had two different solutions for that problem. His solution that it needs to be more screening and sensitivity screening and human relations screening before you hire police officers. And I told him you can fake that stuff. People pass drug tests that smoke weed every day. So like you can get around screenings. People can lie on applications and questionnaires. My
Trying.
yeah.
Just like.
Yeah, it was trying, but I mean, my suggestion would be if I know this is a big change that would have to happen, but us in our community, we have to stop being negative towards law enforcement because our children see that and they grow up and don't want to be one. So we want more people like us in law enforcement. We have to change our mindset towards that so our kids can see that. I'd rather have Raheem that I grew up with policing me in Baltimore rather than Tanner from Montana that ain't never met a black person in his life policing Baltimore. I feel like that would change more of that stuff than just screening somebody that's like, okay, they need more training or something like that. I was like, nobody wants to be a cop to begin with. Well, some people do, but for the most part, general population, nobody's really signing up to risk their life for $50,000 a year.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
think it needs to be harsher punishments though.
yeah, and I mean, when you see all of the stuff that happens to young black men, it there's no incentive for you wanting to be a cop. All you're doing is putting yourself in that situation where you're having a
Yeah.
hostile environment of a bunch of co-workers that don't want you around. And
But wouldn't it be different if it was somebody you grew up with though? Police in the area? You know, like
but,
James huh?
but you still already have that in your mind that that's how police are going to treat you. So you don't
Right.
want to become one.
But it's different if I saw you walking down the street. Oh, you a cop now? But you know me. You know how to interact with me.
Yeah.
Like Jacob from the suburbs don't know how to interact with me. He's scared out of his mind. He never met a black person a day in his life. Like, what he? Of course, he's trigger happy, but you ain't. You know me. You know.
But
You
see,
know.
but that's the thing though. So would he be trigger happy around an Asian kid?
We don't know. We don't know who his interaction like that, man. Like,
But Asian
all
kids ain't getting killed like black men.
man, they ain't really doing too much crime either. But
Well, but
let
that's
me
what
get
I'm
that.
saying though. So that's beside the point.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, man. I just feel like our community needs to be more policed by our community, not
I
somebody
agree
else
with
coming.
that and disagree because I mean, unfortunately, when it's a lot of people you grew up with, they might actually get less respect. It's like, well, I know you, you know me, you ain't gonna arrest me. Like we
Yeah,
grew up together, you really gonna arrest me? Like that
well,
puts you in a bad situation.
I'll
Like
tell you right now, I'm arresting you.
no, you would.
And I
One
want.
of my best friends from Pee Wee football is a cop right around the corner from where I work. I wish he would get pull me over, and give me a speeding ticket.
Right.
Boy, he called backup on you.
I
He
think what
finna
he's
see
saying is
these
that
hands right there in the street.
somebody that look like us though, that know how to talk to us, not
Yeah, I
necessarily.
mean,
Nah, yeah, I know what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you go up to if some white officer went up to the neighborhood, old neighborhood or something like that, and he got a black guy with him, you know, he could be the white guy could be jumping the gun or something like that. You know, wait a minute, what's that? He's hesitant, but the black dude was like, calm down. You know what I mean? That just mean this blah blah blah. That ain't that big of a deal. He just diffused a situation that could have escalated into a news segment that was going to be at 7 o'clock.
Right.
All because you have somebody that's from the neighborhood there.
So
That's all.
they need interpreters. What you saying?
Yeah. But it's hard to find it. I mean, I know it's black cops out there, but it's hard to find us because in our music, our movies, our rhetoric, F the police, you a pig. I
That's
don't care about law enforcement. Why would my kid want to be that if we talking like that? Why would I want? Why would any of our kids growing up want to be a part of that? We want more of us in the community to be in law enforcement, but well, there's no incentive there.
I mean, on the flip side of that, we don't help ourselves with what's portrayed in the media and that kind of stuff. Even the stuff that we
Yeah,
control, like BET and that kind of stuff, where you put us on Real Housewives or whatever, and have us acting a fool in public or promoting criminal activity and stuff like that. We do that to ourselves. So to Johnny, that is from Montana, that's the only interaction or what he sees for black people. That's how he gonna think we are, and we
yeah,
kind of do it to ourselves to an extent. And so,
and the level of disrespect that we give police officers. Like a lot of situations that you see the black people get into is like we escalated it. It's like yeah, they showed up, but it's like we ain't exactly helping the situation either.
Nick's, Nick's face. Nick's
Like
face.
we got a problem with authority a lot of times, and
I don't know about
Oh,
you, man. Some of them times, man, the dude have his hands up, man.
no, some of them bad. Some of them is just like you need
Yeah,
to try.
Papa walk over there with some crack rocks and pull it out of his pocket and throw it on him.
Sprinkle some crack on them.
Yeah, what Dave Chappelle say? Sprinkle the crack on him. Real quick.
let's sprinkle crack on him. Get out of here.
Crack on him and drop a gun on him and put it in his back pocket. Yeah, pull a gun on me, you know. Like, come on.
Oh man, that the unarmed the shootings are senseless, but I also feel like this is just my personal opinion. This is just Marcus talking here. This is MJ talking here. Like this is really media driven in my opinion. Like you never see any other instances because I don't think those that sells. You're not going to see any other kind of shooting in the media. You're going to see white cops killing black people because that sells. That makes people want to tune in.
I mean, now
That was
that doesn't change the fact that 90% of the jail is black people. Like,
Yeah.
that was very black Republican of you, also. A very black Republican statement.
Oh my gosh. You ain't gonna let me slide, huh?
Nah,
I can't. I thought this was a safe space.
no, it's not.
It's not a safe space.
Not at all.
you said
Not
nothing's
even
off
close.
limits.
Oh man. Hey man, I'm a proud gun owner.
It's all the media, fake news.
Fake news. Oh man, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like,
I know.
Make America great again. Where's your hat?
it's in the back. It's in the back. I got it back. Yeah, I'm actually getting a dry clean right now.
You and Kanye just be chilling, dude.
Yeah, man. We got a group text going right now with me, him, and Trump.
Terrible.
See how we go. Keep y'all in line.
Yeah, this is my last day on the show. I can't support this.
Oh man, you gotta have. If we all agree, it wouldn't be that fun of a show. You gotta have some kind of discourse in there. It would be fun.
I disagree with you right now.
You do disagree with me right now.
There's lines though, like being a black Republican is kind of.
Oh my gosh.
Line,
Black Republican. There's a lot of negative connotations to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily see when it comes to the Republican platform. I tend to agree with that, not representation, but what the platform stands for. I can see some things that I agree with. It's some stuff in the Democratic Party I actually agree with too, but not too much. Not so much out there. It's a little out there.
Said that you did not go to the edge; you fell off of
it. First,
hey,
next
man.
election, I'm writing myself in. That's all it is to it.
I mean,
I started to do that on this one for the Senate.
Hey man, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, man. That's all I'm doing, man.
Oh, that's why you voted Republican.
I didn't vote, man. I'm not even registered yet. I got registered. I can tell you why. I can tell you why the Democrats ain't winning in Texas.
They don't vote.
No, the Democrats.
No, because Beto went and said he taking all the guns.
Can't talk about guns here, man.
You're not
ain't
finna win
winning
Texas
here.
saying that.
You can say that about most southern states, but Texas, you start talking about gun restrictions and laws and stuff like that, you ain't winning in Texas.
I mean, they might take away handguns, but everybody gonna have a shotgun and rifle.
You're not taking nobody guns in Texas.
No guns.
It ain't happening.
They ain't messing with that. Us Texans say we got too many gun laws as is. Don't bring in any more. Don't bring in any more gun laws.
Guns and religion. Don't attack now one of them in Texas.
Don't mess with that. I don't even understand why you have gun-free zones. That just ain't nothing but a target to me. That's just. I was like, if I want to shoot somebody up, like, oh, hey, it's a gun-free sign right there. They don't have any guns. Let's go knock them all off. Like, that's stupid. That's the dumbest thing ever. That was the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. Any store that has a sign that say you shouldn't bring a gun in here,
guns, but no metal detectors either. Like,
you're a target. You're a target. Most of your banks say that.
Yeah.
Since I'm able to carry or whatever, I'm cognitive of those things because I follow the law.
Really?
And you put these on. Yes, I follow the law.
I can't go in there. I have my gun here.
Yeah, I gotta find an excuse to go back to the car.
Let me put it right here on the curb outside the building.
No, that's irresponsible. No, just find an excuse to go back to the car and get it off of you.
Not walking back.
Yeah, you walking back. You see that 10-year prison sentence, you walking back.
So why I gotta be the only person in there with no gun?
No, if it's a sign out there, nobody's supposed to have a gun inside.
And they're listening.
If they don't want, if something happened, if something go down, that's a lengthy sentence, man. 10 years is a long time.
Hey, if you had to use it, it might have been worth it.
Not if you still going to prison for 10 years because you broke the law. Yeah, you're alive, but
you're alive.
You in there with a Dwight Howard. You're alive, but you a bottom upper man in this mother, man.
Wasn't no part of that.
Yeah. Don't mess with my guns. Go get another one this weekend. The more guns, the better. Everybody should exercise that right.
Wait. What do you mean, everybody?
Everybody, I mean,
Everyone
I would
who's
strongly
able to get one.
who's able to get one. Like as far as
Too many
legally,
people are able to get one. No,
Law-abiding citizens.
law-abiding citizens, like especially people like us that are law-abiding citizens. I encourage it because they not
Wait, who's
playing
us?
fair. Me and you,
Don't put me in that.
you too. I
I don't really
encourage it.
follow the law.
If all law-abiding citizens had guns, there would be no need for guns.
Huh? There would be no need for guns.
Yeah, I mean, if you took all the guns away from all the criminals, why you need guns?
Good luck trying to get all those guns.
recreation.
Because they're fun to shoot.
You got hunting. Some people use guns to live.
Some people just really like shooting them.
Some people do like shooting. Man.
Where's y'all family from, man? Y'all from the city. You ain't been out to this country.
You city slickers.
Yeah, man. You gotta go out there and shoot some squirrels, some possums and stuff, so you can eat.
Did you say possums?
Get you some
Squirrels
possums,
and
man.
possums is what they
Some
shoot.
squirrel, possums, whatever you can catch.
I know who house I'm not going to for Thanksgiving.
Man, you know we don't eat that stuff. Now my mom said she ate that when she was younger.
You just gonna throw your mom under the bus, huh?
All right, she doesn't listen to the show. It'll be all right. My pops
Tell her.
probably ate some stuff like that too.
I'm snitching.
Elmo looked like he made some stuff like that.
Rosebud, baby. Rosebud, Texas. All right, how long we been doing this?
A real place?
About an hour.
Yes, that's a real place. We're about an hour in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might need to go ahead and end this. I have one more topic, but I don't even know if it was a real topic.
We can say that for the next one.
We can say that for the next one. We can go ahead and end it here. Hey, man, I hope everybody enjoyed this, man. If y'all are digging this podcast, man, hit that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel. You never know. We may be back next week. I don't
I
know.
don't think we can get that many Brighams on at the same time.
Hey, man. I'll be on, man, as long as I have it at the right time.
So hopefully next week.
Maybe Nick will get out of bed.
Nick, nah, he got to stay in the bed now.
Oh, that's true.
That's like his go-to thing now. He got to stay in the bed.
That's my spot now.
I don't want to know what that mic is attached to.
Don't worry about it. Just know it's there.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? That Jackson 5 headboard from?
Hey, man.
That would look like from American Dream movie.
Shout out Rooms to Go. You know what I'm saying?
Rooms to go.
Yeah. I'm going to break a little paper for that little shout out.
We need the sponsorship in there.
You need a sponsorship for that
Room to
shout
go,
out.
pay less. We all trying to get them all on.
Whoever want to pay, I'm pretty sure these curtains came from there too.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man, that was chopping it up with us, man. We tried to get in the chat with everybody here, so appreciate everybody tuning in to us, man. But we're gonna end it here, man. We'll probably be back next week, hopefully, if everybody doesn't flake out on us. So we may be back for a second episode. Anybody want to say anything before we get out of here? Plug anything?
Yeah, shout out. I buy houses. You want to sell them? 682-231-1280. Wow.
All right. Two Lines Property. Link is in the description box on the YouTube channel. So y'all can hit Nick up. Marcus, you want to say anything?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. How about Brent? You want to say anything?
I ain't got much going yet, but I should have some things brewing pretty soon. So just stay tuned.
All right. Cool. All right. We'll catch everybody on the next one.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.